favorite quotes ever says, "Your closest friend may turn out to be your greatest enemy." In my opinion, we're probably talking about technology. I don't know about you, but I have a love-hate situation with technology. As a technologist, I spend most of my time in conferences learning about technology, about how great we are as a technologist, what we can do for everybody, how technology can make everything better. But in my opinion, technology has a lot of cons, and I've determined the ABCs of technology. A, technology is addictive. Think of this scenario. Has anybody here ever had their cell phone die? Anybody? What do you feel? You feel extreme anxiety. Oh my God, your life is over. All of a sudden, you can't text somebody. You can't write somebody. You can't even talk to anybody. You can't Google where you are. You're stuck. It's because we're so dependent on technology. You think this is your friend, but in reality, it's more your enemy. In this scenario, you lose your phone. You don't know what to do. You're completely confused because you actually haven't talked to somebody in days. You only know how to text people. You only know how to talk on the phone. Actually standing in front of somebody and speaking to them, you haven't done it. So you go to the grocery store and you don't know how to talk to somebody. You walk over to somebody and you're because you don't know what to do. You've never actually looked somebody in the eye. You don't know you have no idea. That causes extreme technology. And in my opinion, one of the biggest disadvantages of technology. B, technology breaks. How many of you had a technology break on you? This is the reason why I'm employed. Technology breaks all the time. Sometimes you may be working on your Word document and you haven't saved it. Just because why? Why would you save it? And instead the little hourglass starts spinning. And you're like, no, no! And it never stops spinning. And you can't save your document. Technology has failed you. In an extreme circumstance, you go to your laptop, maybe you're writing about a case, maybe you're learning about Drupal, and instead you think to yourself, all right, I want to work on my assignment. You push the power button. No. You push the power button again, nothing. At this point, you have no idea what to do. So Alicia will call her best friend Emily and say, my computer won't turn on. Just push the power button. It didn't work. Well, push it again. It still didn't work. Well, take it in. This is the worst experience ever. I don't know if anybody of you have taken your computer to a technologist. We really are the worst. You bring your computer in, you say it won't turn on, and then you give it to one of us. First we tell you 3 weeks, and we'll bring it back to you. We don't quote you a price, because that's too easy. Instead, we keep your computer for 3 weeks. Just a side note on this, we could probably fix it within an hour, but we can charge you more if we keep it for 3 weeks. I know, shh, don't tell anybody. So you come back after 3 weeks, and a guy approaches you. He's kind of bigger, and he has a Super Mario Brothers shirt on, and he says to you, ma'am, I'm sorry to tell you, but there was a unicorn in your computer, and it ate your RAM, and it kicked a hole in your hard drive. And now we're going to charge you $1,000. Being the computer person you are, you have no idea the unicorn in your computer even exists. This sounds like a horrible situation. Next thing you know, you get a $1,000 bill from the Mario guy. And it's actually worth twice as much as your computer. In reality, you should probably have bought a new one. Once again, technology bites because it breaks. The third thing is technology constantly changes. I'm a huge Mac fan. I follow Mac all the time, and if you look at their website, every week they have something new that they're going to talk about. So you go and you wait in line with every sucker, and you spend 3 hours in line to get the new iPhone 4. And after you go and you get it home, you play with it, and you're so excited, but then you hear on the news, they're coming out with an iPhone 4.1 next week. But this computer, or phone, instead of having a 4.2 digital pixel camera, it has a 4.3. And this time you can actually take pictures and talk to people at the same time. And all of a sudden the whole world is so excited about this new change. The reason why technology bites is because it's constantly changing. So I ask everybody today, is technology really your friend? Should you be out there using technology? Because one, technology, A, is addictive. You spend all your time with technology. You forget how to actually communicate with somebody. You forget that, your fingers don't have to text. You can actually write on a piece of paper. Who knew? B, it breaks. That's the reason why, like I said, I have a job. Because technology breaks all the time. If it's not the hourglass spinning, it's that power button not working, or a unicorn ruining your H drive. And lastly, it's constantly changing. You buy the newest technology, you're excited about it, but then you find out somebody has something better, and now you have to purchase it all over again. So the question I leave with you tonight, is technology really